in this conference against the team that has done that so many times over the years. The Gonzaga win yesterday. Gonzaga, a spirited game against the 3-seed San Francisco. And we get
two coaches have had outstanding seasons. Their programs have been elite year in and year out. And this is
here. And their point guard, Augustas Marciulionis, Randy Bennett's star, two-time head-to-head this season. And Gonzaga will have the ball first in this championship game.
Oh, and see if they can soften up the interior of this defense.
Ooh, very soft. Working one-on-one. Saxon, little shot fake, and then Ike fouled him.
And equally, they went to Graham Ike.
Yeah.
And Saxon's one of the best offensive rebounders in the country, not just in the conference.
Makes the second, so the Gaels are on the board. Saxon and Ike came up short. And you can really see Saxon, I think. But you're right. Both these teams, actually, for all the good stuff that they do, they don't got the ball sort of poked, but came back up with it. Morauskas missed the shot.
And some lower quality shots in the first couple possessions, and they've got the ball to the big guys underneath. It's why they made the
three. Saxon working against Ike with the left hand. No. Gaels very happy to be deliberate on offense. Luke Barry, baseline, good pass. Ike was fouled, and he made it anyway. Ike is a great free throw shooter. Makes that one. That's a three-point play, and it's a Morauskas shoots the three left side. No, he's off to a cold start. WCC Coach of the Year, although the guy on the other side's won it 4 years in a row, which is kind of amazing.
2-6. 52-6.
He has never seasoned as the head coach of the Zags. He has played, his teams have played
16s.
Huff scores again.
But that was a beautiful pass by Ike.
Gaels is in. Marciulionis against Huff. Marciulionis gets his first back point guards. That is Battle elevates. And he gets the basket. Marciulionis, no. Wessels grabbed the offensive rebound, and then it was poked by Nembhard. St. Mary's.
And look at the span. The span is so much shorter than those other two.
Yeah.
Basketball, it is. They play more frequently than anybody. They have top 4 winning.
Who shoots the three? Good! Wow, in the starting lineup, and he's playing it
early in this game.
A Hall of Fame kind of coaching decision at the start of this. The attack, Battle spins it in. His three is too strong. Wessels taps it to Barrett, who then lost it.
Now we've seen a lot of zone. I don't think they can zone out on the floor when Mikey Lewis is out there.
That might be the best stretch of basketball they've had all year.
They've been outstanding.
Down on him, forced him to shoot the two, and he makes it.
Good. There's something about the best teams that bring.
And the dunk right on top of Saxon. Dribble, ran into a wall, and then missed the shot. Wessels grabs the rebound, brought the ball down. Ow.
They've made good switches. They're communicating well.
Lewis, no. Barrett got
trip for them, and they have come out and they have executed.
Playing great on defense as well. Saxon trying to get closer, and he missed the shot.
They've gotten almost no offensive rebounds.
Finally, an uncontested Marciulionis, and somebody's got to make him pay for that. Saxon high off the glass. Back to three, no.
Back-to-back possessions with three-point shots.
Kind of lost it. Nembhard goes all the way and scores.
Can win.
Good point. Saxon. Now that was a pretty good move. I guess they're marked few, and they're taking it personally that they've lost 4 of the last 5 head-to-heads.
Well, and they had to watch St. Mary's celebrate in the McCarthy Athletic Center.
Floor. Saxon kind of hesitated, but it turned into a nice play.
St. Mary's is starting to figure out their.
Okay, elevates, missed it. Saxon taps it to Marciulionis. I want to go back to.
The game has been huge, even with only one made bucket.
Good pass to Barrett, but he didn't cash in on a wide open drive. Swatted by Saxon, and then I think it was I'm a long way from the play, and I could see that.
That was pretty clear.
Ike Hickman will pull up and miss it. Ike tapped it, but Barrett comes.
The Bulldogs have gone to man-to-man. All of a sudden, things are starting to open up, and this game's getting tighter.
Nembhard. His spin move. Hickman fouled him. team with him on the floor, no doubt. Barrett just dribbled and lost it.
They've matched the physicality early. They've been the more physical team. And that was one of the challenges. That level of aggressiveness that St. Mary's has played with twice. And can you exceed that?
And they've capitalized on turnovers, Gonzaga has.
Let them play one-on-one.
As good as Saxon is, they travel. So not a foul.
That's the ball down low on the block. He's going to shoot 70% in this game. 70% plus. He does his work early. He buries you underneath the hoop.
They're paying extra attention to Mikey Lewis. He scores anyway. And a foul.
And a typical ACC traditional rivalry between Stanford and Cal. Mikey Lewis comes out on the floor. They're +6.
Sets the screen. Nemhard pulls up, and I think Morauskas might have deflected it. With
the lineup that's out on the floor right now, you can kind of hide Mikey Lewis a little bit defensively.
Hickman can shoot. Hickman's three, short. Barrett grabs a rebound. Lewis creating again. Not this time. And Ike grabs a rebound. Ajayi, one dribble. Have to reset. Three, in and out. Ball spins over to Barrett. Marshall. Saxon's pass just mixed. Yep. And a tough shot. Barrett, is that the...
This run has coincided with 2 fouls on Caleb Battle.
Yeah.
More compact for St. Mary's.
Huff comes back in the game. Dusty Stromer checks in for the foul against Morauskas. Polis Morauskas followed his own miss, and he scores.
Braden Huff outworking him. Watch the ball and let Huff run around you.
And Randy Bennett doesn't tolerate that. Mitchell was going to get a shot up before he comes out, and it wasn't a good one. Yeah, his head coach is unhappy with Maker for the Zags. Hickman, little runner. Marshallonis.
He was guarding Marshallonis, and Marshallonis was able to get by him. And has had, in particular, the last 2 years.
Straight pass, Huff wide open, and he's a good three-point shooter. Instead, it's Saxon, one dribble, and he just missed it.
How was he left off the Koozie World Top 5?
Crazy.
Leads the nation. I mean, without him on the floor leading this offense.
Pure passer that I've ever seen.
He said his vision is second or so down.
Saxon missed the second free throw. Huff, Nolan Hickman against him, draws a foul. So immediately attacked against Jordan.
Nolan Hickman's been around for a really long time in Spokane, Washington.
He has. In terms of where they're going to fit, we got you covered. 7 Eastern bracketology as the Henry Wessels with the basket.
Good drop off by Marshallonis.
He's been playing well down the stretch of this season. Saxon got his feet set and made the basket.
Down.
Hickman shoots the three off the front iron.
Is a good defensive possession for them because the percentage
way into the lane. Wessels grabs the miss. Wessels off the glass. Bodies flying every few possessions. Tries to challenge the three, in and out. There's great energy in the building. Nemhard, and they call a foul. He reached in.
Add to it here again. Mitchell Saxon, not a great free throw shooter. Caleb,
not his game. He's a high-speed player, but if your coach is trusting you to get in with 2 fouls, he didn't ever come out against him last year. He has played every minute. Ryan Nemhard. Saxon.
How about he hits both? This game in the final couple minutes, 8-0 run for the Gaels.
I had that wrong. I was looking forward to a Kansas K-State matchup, but failed
to that bounce.
Wessels, Ike lays it in.
That's the first time in a really long time they got.
Wow.
He was told to sit down. He did not. He continued to talk.
So Marshallonis gets the free throws. He makes the.
Hey, Dave.
Marshallonis and Saxon just lost it. Up for three, no. And the horn will sound. That shot wouldn't have counted.
Feels like a championship night in Las Vegas, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed it does. Has the ball and a great pass. Saxon dunks it home from Marshallonis.
And we're tied. Ben.
That's a foul against Morauskas, who's just had a
couple of fouls. Like, this is a guy who was the newcomer of the year.
Went right by Barrett and scored.
And Caleb Battle is like.
Here's Nembhard on the attack. Because Morauskas just can't handle him.
Get Harry Wessels up. And playing timid, too. I mean, if you're going to foul there, foul.
The Zags back up by 5.
Good response by Gonzaga.
They'll set a screen for Jordan Ross, whose shot was rejected.
Ross out of bounds.
Way closer to the basket. Barrett scores.
You see the concerted effort by Mark Few to get the ball in his hands and let him start to cook.
Especially getting the ball every time down the floor. That was a very dangerous pass. He'll shoot a tough contested three.
Not even close.
Not close. Shot clock.
Quick first step, and his athleticism when he is.
That is impressive, because that's not the 2 you would necessarily circle at the start of the game. No! Got his own miss. Missed it again. Harry right to Battle. Battle behind the back, and Barrett just did a
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that was a veteran move. Marshallonis, little pull-up jumper.
Ryan Nembhard out of the game. You guys in the studio were talking about it at halftime before they get it back to us.
Okay, flips it up with the left hand. Wessels, and that is Battle.
Rebounds as normal for St. Mary's, but their efficiency scoring off of it not as high as it normally is. The time Greg checked in the game, he dunked on Saxon.
Ben Gregg, he didn't start. That moved game. EK goes baseline. Wessels forced him into another tough shot.
Year of the ball and see if he can be aggressive and draw a foul.
Yeah. That didn't work very well, did it? EK tripped Wessels.
On Marshallonis, you gotta go. Great knack of sensing a moment. Right now, the moment for Marshallonis, he's defending you. You have to trust yourself that if you...
Now you got Nembhard back on Jordan Ross. Trying to...
That's...
Marshallonis goes down the lane with a left hand. Sometimes you wonder, you put one dribble, Wessels goes up with a shot. No. He did, but I don't know how much help that was. Down the lane, Jordan Ross stops. Jordan Ross, no. Got a good look, just didn't finish. EK, great offensive rebound.
We saw EK.
Greg will try it again. Again, just a little too strong. He didn't. Spins, fouled. Important players for Gonzaga each have 3 fouls with 13:21 to go. Well, you made the point. St. Mary's, they've had some games, including the one at the free throw line tonight. They're 8 of 10. They're making their free throws.
Ryan Nembhard guard, and I think you got to isolate and go.
I'm with you.
In the game of basketball, really important.
And now the shot clock reset. That should not have reset. I'm just going to go whatever it says. I'm going with.
So Zags have been exploiting.
Battle against Saxon. That's just good defense. Innocente couldn't
wait in the shot clock. Settle on 2. Be strong at your base.
Well, here's Lewis against Nembhard.
Go.
Morauskas back to Lewis. Got a great look. No. Tough runner. Barrett down the lane. Barrett draws a foul, giving Battle a little taste of his own medicine every year under Randy Bennett, under Mark Few. Last 10 seasons in the whole sport. Best
that program was before both these 2 coaches took over.
Yeah, that's true.
Take them from that moment, the Cinderella story, to one of the biggest brands in the sport, and stepping up and making a commitment to say, hey, the Zags did it. We want to be in the arena.
Battle finds Huff.
Marshallonis was late in the rotation on the help side. Great hand.
I know it sounds weird because he doesn't start. Loose ball. Morauskas saves. Talented big man scores in the country. Morauskas for 3. Good Lord, way off. It just hasn't looked right. Huff again. This time Saxon. We're just talking about Steve Nash. Turnover. In the game with the 3 fouls. Lewis was fouled.
They've attacked everyone else.
The point you were making, but still. He's ready to shoot free throws. Morauskas comes out. Morauskas is shaking his head. The defensive end. Battle in the open court. Steps through. Scores. Shot off. skip pass. Barrett, no. Short on the three.
Floor. He is going to head hunt you and go right at you.
There's Mikey Lewis. No. Saxon. Offensive rebound. And he traveled.
Last night, they are 0 for 12.
Game with teams this good. These two teams are really good. Battle, not that time. Is that another travel? It is. Back-to-back possessions where the... Oh. Do you think this game is a war?
There's a Wolverine out on the floor somewhere. So
feeds Huff. No. I think it's been a well-officiated game. Hickman shoots the three. Still ice cold from the outside. Saxon. A foul on Gonzaga, and
Zach
is going to shoot the three. In and out. St. Mary's hasn't made a spin move. Huff! No. He doesn't miss mates. Missed it. Letting them play on that sequence. Out of bounds off of Gonzaga, though. Down, and it's stolen. Ball on the floor. Shot clock violation.
Try to attack it with Kobe Ross.
Not the same.
And when you turn it over 15 times.
Battle pulls up for three. No. Saxon finds Wessels, and his shot was blocked, but they call the foul against EK.
From the floor all the way straight up to the ceiling, when your arm comes down forward like that. 9.
And now Wessels, who's a good free throw shooter ordinarily, but he missed it. Greg and Hickman in with 5:21 to go.
And be 0 of 13 from the free throw line. And we'd be
not as many second chance points as usual, and they're only down 3. With the right hand, that's his offhand, and he scores.
He's got 16.
Saxon needs some help. Out of bounds. Ooh, I don't know.
Be careful on the rake down on that ball.
Hits Wessels, who put it on the floor and lost it.
They're swarming. They're putting the Gaels in situations where they're uncomfortable, where they have to.
15th turnover. He's going to get it back. That was a good delivery. Not this time. Good job of getting the ball out of Marshall Onis's hands. Just not letting him initiate. Just didn't shoot it. Instead, a tough runner. No good. No. Barrett snatches another rebound. That's his ninth timeout with 15 to shoot.
Challenged him to match in this matchup tonight against St. Mary's.
He was put in the starting lineup, and that has not happened much.
14 from 3.
Crazy.
Under combined 3% shooting from beyond the arc.
They're picking on you so bad on this end. Randy Bennett had to take him out. It's been a quiet game for Nolan Hickman. 2.5 minutes to go. Zags have the shoots a three. No. Huff grabs the rebound. Huff, runner, good!
Where he can be successful.
Saxon's had a good game as well. 1-4 in a championship setting.
In a championship tournament setting. And that was 8%. We're under 3.
And I will say this, our
tournament. But down the stretch of this game, all right, look at it twofold. One is force the defense to have to react to where he is and what he's doing. Offensively.
It's so true. St. Mary's hasn't got 5 points, so those count as bench points. But he hasn't made a shot from the outside.
Kettle South starting to get loud.
Swept in the regular season by St. Mary through Huff. Hickman and
what a play by Nolan Hickman. Play.
And a basket might do it. And there's a basket. Lob, dunks it home. That's a way to win a championship. Out of bounds.
In the NCAA tournament. Here's the thing, to get to the 7, now you avoid a potential matchup with a #1 seed
Baylor could help your strength of schedule and turn into a quad one victory. An extra center coming up next. Barrett will lay it in. Probably not going to matter at this point.
Well, all year long it was Ryan Nembhard. Now he's got 10 and 6.
Battle is also the #1 free throw shooter of all.
One more foul to go.
You got to give one more. 18-point. Good plan in these late game situations. He's an incredible weapon.
An uncharacteristic year in some ways in Spokane is the win at Santa Clara, the win at San Francisco. It's both quad one. This is quad one. You don't think it mattered? Look at these guys. Oh. But when March hit, the Zags kicked it into